Well, how y'all doing today? It's Robert here, and I am about to work on this little Honda Civic 4-door EX hatchback, or not hatchback, but coupe sedan. But basically, the work I'm going to do this time is all that's going to come out. I've got half the motor already out the top end, as you can see. We've got down to the pistons there, but I've got to remove that entire block and transmission out there. And I have to remove some axles underneath there on each side of the front axles before we can do that successfully. I'll have to remove all the motor mounts as well in order to lift this engine and transmission, what's left of it, out of this car. And then we're going to put this bad boy here. Just bought this. They come out of Japan. It's a JDM 17A D17, I believe. But it comes fully assembled, and it's used motor, and they have about a maximum of 100 kilometers on them, which is the equivalent of about 50 to 60,000 miles, about 60,000 miles on them. So, since we're here, more than likely, I may change the timing belt. I don't know. I guess another 50. It's good for another 50,000 miles. So. Well, before it has to change the timing belt. But anyways, that should be fun. Apparently this wiring harness is going to be different than the one that I have, so I'm basically going to remove this wiring harness, I believe, and just hopefully it'll go well. I'll use my existing wiring harness and attach it to the necessary sensors. I don't know, I was told by somebody else there could be some issues, so we're going to find out. I was told by the company that I bought the engine from that you shouldn't have to worry about anything. You're not going to have to splice any wires, do any cutting. You can reuse your existing wiring harness in place of the one they have here on the motor. So anyways, got a little manual lift here we're going to use to lift that engine and put it over into this bay here. So today's day 1, and I expect that this total job, if everything goes smoothly, you know, it's going to range anywhere from, depending on weather and other things, but 20 to 30 hours. 20 if there's everything goes smooth, like I said. 30 if there's issues. So alrighty, we will pick up when we're a little farther into this. Right now my goal is to jack the car up on its front wheels, you know, lift the wheels off the ground to take the front wheels off, and then start getting ready to pop the axles out, and then start getting the inside of the engine bay. I'm going to need one more tool, which I don't have, which is minor really. You can get a kit of axle, the actual hub axle nuts, I guess they call them, but those axle nuts are a little larger than your standard socket set, so they sell them like the whole kit for around $30, give or take. I think you can get a kit with like 7 or 8 of them